Okay, double upload today. Today we're going to play the Yankees. Oh my, this ought to be interesting. I'm going off screen and we'll start the game in a second. All right, we're ready to go.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees. Interleague baseball comes your way next. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike one.
First pitch, 107.
Line towards center field. Frazier is right there, one down.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Frazier is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one will get this one. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Yankees, the third baseman, number 29.
Now here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Again, he sends it out of play. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box, Thairo Estrada. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Got him to go down swinging there. Thairo Estrada becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Acuna on the move, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Here's the first pitch to him. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Adam Duvall.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Adam Duvall. Here comes the first pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left as the Braves get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Batting seventh.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
d'Arnaud.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit.
The shortstop.
As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Braves on top, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Luke Voigt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a ball, 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. Oh, he can't hold on to it.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it, but then I watch and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Aaron Judge comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Hamels, a 6'4" lefty. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Hamels comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Gleyber Torres is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And the next in is Johan Camargo as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Johan Camargo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 3 runs already home here. High in the air out to center field. Frazier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that's the first out.
Batting 9, The catcher, Gary.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
In his career, Sanchez has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Look out, 1-1.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. High in the air out to center field. Frazier has to roam straight back, but he has it for the 1st out.
The batter, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
So coming to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 5 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in as many trips to the plate. Jordan Montgomery will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Swanson, your attention please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 47, Jordan Montgomery.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the 1st strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. d'Arnaud, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In for strike 2. Hit back toward the mound. To second for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Stepping into the box, Thairo Estrada looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Throw won't get him. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. Freeman has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And Hamels takes something off to start the at-bat, and it pays off. It's 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hamels comes set. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Johan Camargo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is popped up near second base. LeMahieu has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 1.
Ready for another shot now. Ozzie Albies 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And now a pitch on the way. And they start him out away with a cold strike. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is there, and he has it for the out. Two gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Too low, 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Now the 1-0 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Center fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman as this lead swells to 7-0.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Braves 7 and the Yankees nothing. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Hamels just to the right of the mound. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Clint.
So digging in now, Clint Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Domingo Herman gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his game.
Go.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ronald Acuna comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
I got the count.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Travis d'Arnaud is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Lays off 1-0. One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Gio Urshela. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So now to the plate, Tyro Estrada. Popped him up. And Darno will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So he's through 6 full now. Alexander Vizcaíno enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 75.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Up next for Atlanta, the third
So
baseman.
here's Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer as they've widened this lead to 8 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Braves 8 and the Yankees nothing. Last.
leading off for the Yankees.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Tucker Davidson will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring.
Tucker Davidson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Davidson, 23 years old. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Estevan Florial will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Florial.
Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Another try at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Mike Ford will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Albies scoops it up, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short. Miguel Yajure comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Miguel Andujar is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Brett Gardner is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Gardner now at first base, number 41.
Ready to begin the eighth and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
The left fielder, number
At the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2-0 to Adam Duvall.
Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1.
Ball 3.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. Luis Gil enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 58, Luis Gil.
In now, Dansby Swanson. He swings and grounds it to short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. At the plate, Johan Camargo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. He waits, now the pitch. And he finds the black here with a curveball, 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. but it's so fun to watch it. He blew.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Braves lead it 11-0. Aaron Hicks will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Aaron Hicks.
0-1 the count. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Stepping in now, Torres. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A bouncer to the left side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So striding in, Clint Frazier. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
No ball.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail in this one 11-0. Aaron Hicks will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Now playing right field, number 31.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Urshela is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for Atlanta,
Nick Markakis digging in now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
That's inside.
1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Freddie Freeman is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Gardner is there, and it's a... Braves are set down 1, 2, 3.
leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Sean Newcomb will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 15, Sean Newcomb.
Here's the pitch. The 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he sends it the other way toward right center. On the move is Markakis. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyro.
In now, Tyro Estrada. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
No hitter against the Yankees.
The final line score for our Kansas City for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 11 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors, and they left 2 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs on no hits, no errors, they left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Cole Hamels. The loss goes to James Paxton. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
I'll say that again. No hits against the Yankees. Oh boy, that felt good. That's it. That's my double upload for today, and I'll see you all on when we play Boston tomorrow or later tonight. See ya.